Hey, I'm Coach Taylor J. And first, I need you to like, share, and subscribe, right? If you know anybody, any young person that's just trying to figure life out, like send them this video, right? And subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be dropping major gems, period. And so by the time I was 25 years old, when they say that your brain is fully developed, right? Like I had already lived what felt like a lifetime. I had 3 kids. I had been to college. I had suffered major heartbreak, right? I was in my career. Like I just knew that I was gonna make $50,000 at least a year. Being a social worker, I don't know where I got that number from, but that's what I came up in my delusional mind, right? I had stepped into full-time entrepreneurship at one point and I learned how to make coin and pay bills with my skills. And it was just a whole lot of trying to figure it out as I went, right? And so my 20s were extremely messy, but they were beautiful at the same time. And I like made a lot of amazing, crazy, good decisions in my life that like changed my life forever. And so now, as a mom to a 21-year-old daughter, and I have 3 young boys, right? I'm here to just share lessons. Not only do I want to leave lessons like in the digital realm for my kids, but also for any young person that was like me, just trying to figure it out and didn't really know who to talk to or who to go to, or maybe you didn't have a support system, right? And so, welcome to what I learned in my 20s. Let's get into it, period. So, welcome to my channel. Listen, in this series of what I learned in my 20s, I really want us to like really dive deep, right? Like, I really want to talk about everything. And instead of sitting back and waiting on the perfect opportunity to reach a young person, one on one, I decided, hey, let's do this thing on the internet and then maybe you all will find me, right? And so, like, in my 20s, it was extremely chaotic and it wasn't necessarily like a bad chaos, but I was a young adult. I was trying to find myself. I was working my career, wanting to do good in that area. I was in ministry. I wanted to have fun and be social, right? I was just really trying to find out who I was while being a parent. And that could be extremely difficult, right? Like when you have to balance within all the chaos, your social life and everything, there are some areas of your life that may, fall to the wayside and you have to learn how to pick yourself back up. And it can become very stressful. You will burn out, right? Like I found myself burning out often because everything that I put my heart into, it was like I was pursuing it with everything in me because one, I grew up in poverty. I, spent some time in foster care. And so I knew what I didn't want out of life, right? I knew that I was called to be successful. I knew that I was going to be very wealthy. I knew that God was going to use my life and my story to help draw other people, right? To do better, to pull them out the mud, right? Like I just knew that there was this major calling on my life. And so I was willing to do and try anything that was presented to me and even come up with ideas. And so I'm in ministry full time. Ministry is very heavy. I'm doing entrepreneurship. I'm making money to pay bills to meet a need. I'm a real mother. Like I got 3 of them, right? A girl and 2 boys. And I'm trying to figure out how to balance home, how to be a good mother, how to cook, how to keep a home. And it was just a lot. And also trying to find love. Like it was, I was like a lover girl. Let me just be honest, and I just wanted to be loved so bad. And I wanted to love. I wanted a home. And I was just tired of doing life on my own. And so in all of that, I made a ton of mistakes, y'all. And I'm not afraid to say it, as well as made major, crazy, life-changing decisions that really got me to where I am today. And so I don't regret anything in my 20s at all. In fact, like I encourage young people to really like give your 20s all you got. Try new things, have fun, deal with the heartbreak, lose a couple friends, right? Go, back and forth with what you want to do in your life. Like this is the time that you have allotted to you to like make those mistakes and just figure you out. And so listen, we gonna laugh, we probably gonna cry. I'm sure you may see some parts of my life and the things that I share in your own journey, and it'll help you to reflect. But ultimately, I really just want to let you know, like, hey, some of these things that you're going through, you're not alone, right? Like, there are people that are going through some of the same things or went through some of the same things that you went through, and you sitting back like, man, is it something wrong with me? Am I, like, will people accept this? They absolutely will. It's just that a lot of people don't talk about it, but I'm here to talk about it. Right. And so listen, click that subscribe button, Join me as I drop these videos on lessons that I learned in my 20s. And I plan on being real raw, y'all. Like, I plan on really sharing some deep stuff and some major successes because I know I just didn't go through all that just for no reason. So, listen. Thank you for being here. I cannot wait to share this journey with you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Period.